got to talk about this.
There's nothing to talk about.
Sarah, you tell me our marriage is over, then you think there's nothing to say.
This is not the time or the place.
When is the time or the place? I know it's hard, the farm and that, but how can I make things better if you won't tell me what you want?
This is real life, Jack. Not some fairy tale. You can't wave your magic wand and make it all better. It's not that simple.
I can't find my jumper.
It's over there.
Oh, look at it.
I haven't had time to wash it.
It's a right mess.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Hey, I'm surprised. I thought you'd have packed him off to some posh prep school.
Don't worry, he'll be going private as soon as he hits 11. Can't have him mixing with the oiks from the comprehensive. Speaking of which, have you heard from Frankie?
No.
Oh, thank goodness for that. You're on to lose that.
What would you know about it?
She turns up on your doorstep for one night, you're stupid enough to take her in, then she disappears again. Still, good riddance to bad rubbish. If I were you, I'd forget about her.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Well, someone's got to talk some sense into you. You're behaving like a lovesick kid.
Jealous, are we? At least I've got a personal life.
One night by a fireside does not constitute a relationship. Even I managed a few months before I got divorced.
And how many divorces is it now? Or have you lost count? Let's face it, the only long-lasting relationship you've ever had is with your wallet.
You think so? What's she doing here, then? Hi. What brings you here?
I've come to wish Joseph good luck and bring him this. That's really kind of you. Oh, thanks. So, what do you think?
You look very grown up. How about I come with you to school?
Well, there's no need. Claudia's coming with me. School's got to get to know her, seeing as she's the one in charge of trouble here.
You don't mind?
No, of course not. You go ahead.
Never mind. At least you don't have to help with his homework.
No, you're right. I don't have to help anyone. I don't have to look after anyone except myself.
Where's the rest of the rabble?
School.
Oh, yeah.
Thought you were meant to be taking an interest in the kids.
I'd rather take an interest in their mother.
Oh, give her.
What's the problem? It's your day off. We've got the house to ourselves.
Yeah, and you've got a haulage yard to run. Yeah. You know, I've been thinking maybe we should ask Ashley if he'll take Ollie back in the youth club.
He'll just say no.
Not necessarily. Not if I use my powers of persuasion. Anyway, she'll be safer there than hanging around your haulage yard trying to seduce your staff.
If it gives us more time to ourselves, then I'm all for it. Anything to make you happy.
Sean, what about work?
I've just given myself the morning off. Come
on. When I had to open up on me own and there was a coach party waiting and all.
Betty, I wanted to see Joseph. You forget what it's like. It's a big occasion, your first day at school. Remember what Alice was like.
Sorry I'm late.
Yeah, and what time do you call this?
I said I'm sorry, didn't I?
Did you have a word? Thanks, Betty.
Oh,
customer Betty.
Hi.
Hello, my love. What about a pick-me-up?
What are you doing here?
I'm on a sightseeing tour. And very nice sights there.
Right, what do you want? I haven't got all day.
How about the dish of the day?
It's off.
You know, you used to be a lot friendlier than this.
I'm working. You shouldn't come round here bothering me.
Right, well, I'll bother you someplace else. I mean it.
You lost your head.
No. I've lost my heart. Tell you what, you think about it while I have a nice cup of tea.
Time you and Bernice spent together, if it was any other profession, I'd say you were uncommonly close. Of course, all you're offering is spiritual succour.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that's where it's gone. Bernice was looking.
I found it in the car. It must have dropped off on the way back from the bowling trip. I was going to return it.
I thought so. You love her, don't you?
No.
You fool. After all Bernice has been through, you think you'll jump in there quick while her defences and heaven knows what else are down.
You don't understand.
Oh, yes, I do. I do. Believe me, I've been round the block and several inner ring roads, not to mention up the M1 of a congested love life. I'm telling you, leave my girl alone.
What was all that about?
Nothing. Nothing important.
What do you think? They're for Dad. It's just I hate to see graves neglected. Dad always liked roses.
They're lovely. I used to be a bit of a gardener myself. Sweet peas. They were my favourite. Don't bother growing them now.
Oh, why not?
Well, it seems a waste. Nobody to share them with.
Oh, Ashley, you're as bad as me. Right, that's it. You're going to meet me in the Woolpack later and we're going to have a serious talk about you and Bernice.
Do we have to?
Yes, we do.
Okay. We'll talk about Bernice. But then you have to tell me exactly what's going on with you and Frankie.
I should be declared a rural disaster area.
Can you do that?
I'm speaking metaphorically. Forget it.
Is it that bad?
Well, so far today I've sold a quarter of pick and mix. Hardly counts against what I need.
Is there anything I can do?
I don't suppose I could tempt you with a Christmas pudding.
Here, Emily. Your old man's got another ad in the paper.
What?
Wiley Farms in here.
Oh, he's not selling off more farm machinery, is he?
No, it's not.
Well, he'll have nothing left to use on the farm.
Well, that's the thing. It's the farm what's up for sale, look.
Sarah, if you could spare a minute, this one's for Eric. Thanks. Betty. Betty, I'm rushing off my feet. Can you see to table 2? It's witty. What's his name?
How am I expected to eat this?
Well, what's wrong with it?
Well, where does one start? Cutlery? I don't seem to have any. Only they might help me to hack my way through some of this little lot. So if you could run along and get me some, thank you. You're a good girl. Ketchup?
I'm sorry?
Hello, is there anybody there? I asked for some ketchup. No wonder your marriage is in trouble if you're this cheerful at home.
There is your ketchup. You know where you can stick it.
Sarah?
Oh, go to hell.
What did I say?
What on earth is going on? Sarah, are you okay?
What's wrong?
Hey, what is it? Is it something Eric said?
Oh, no, it's not Eric. It's Jack. It's Jack and me.
So you enjoyed it then?
Yeah.
Yeah? What was your teacher like?
Nice.
Well, lucky you.
If you want, I can take him tomorrow.
What's the point? He seems happy with Claudia, don't you?
See, I told you he'd be fine.
Yeah. Didn't even give us a second glance, did he?
No, off like a shot when he saw the sandpit. I didn't even get a goodbye kiss. Still, I'll get one now. Come on, you. How about a quick game before tea?
Oh, that girl is a godsend.
You've finally noticed.
Oh, yes, I have. I mean, she's great with Joseph. You can see how fond he is of her. After Rachel, he needs some sort of...
Mother figure?
Well, yeah.
Well, he'd have plenty to pick from. What with Claudia and now Kathy.
And I thought you'd be pleased.
They're trying to help.
I am. It's just, I would like to help too.
No, you'd be too busy working or moping about over Frankie.
That's not true.
Oh, come on. You come over all maternal. You start looking for something to fill your sad and lonely life.
I'm sorry?
If Frankie walked through that door, you'd forget about Joseph.
That isn't true.
All I am saying is, just because Frankie doesn't want you, it doesn't mean that you can use Joseph as some sort of emotional stopgap.
I love Joseph.
I know. I'm just saying...
I know what you're saying. You can't stand Frankie. You can't stand the thought of seeing me happy.
But you're not happy. Oh, goodness sake, I don't know why I bother. I mean, what are you always telling me? Get a grip on my life? Maybe it's time you listen to your own advice.
What's that?
Your bill. Now shove off.
You can't speak to your customers like that.
I am not coming out with you. I'm an old woman, a very foolish old woman. I shouldn't have let you in here.
All I want is for you to come out with me for a cup of tea.
I can't. Look at us, Reggie. We're both way past any carryings on.
Or anything else, if the truth were told.
Don't talk rubbish. You think you stop having fun the day you get your pension book. Well, there's a lot of life left in me, mate. And more than enough in you.
I know. What about Seth?
Look, I'm asking you out for a cup of tea. Not for your hand in marriage. Look, I lost touch with you once. I don't want it to happen again. Come out with me, Betty. A cup of tea. That's all I'm asking.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
That's my girl.
You told him what?
That our marriage was over?
I knew you weren't getting on, but...
That's a bit of an understatement.
Yes, but to say your marriage is over, Sarah...
We haven't been getting on for some months now. It's like living with an acquaintance half the time. Oh, we're polite enough, but we don't talk, not really.
Yes, but have you tried?
Well, yeah. What's the point? Nothing changes. There are the kids, but... Do you know, he even sold my car without telling me. I'm just sick of it. It's the same old routine, the same old money problems, the same flipping sheep.
Yeah, the same Jack.
Yep. The same Jack. What a mess, eh?
Hi. We wondered where you got to.
Sure, I forgot Youth Club. Yeah, sure. I'll walk over with you.
No, that's all right. I'll take him. See you later, then.
Oh, I'd not realised things were that bad.
Any luck? No. There's nobody up at the farm. And it were boarded up.
What about auctioneers?
Look, there's no forwarding address. Everything's got to go through the agents.
They said it were repossession. I don't understand. My dad owned the farm. How can they repossess it?
Well, I mean, times what they are for farmers. Maybe he had to remortgage the farm to make ends meet.
But my dad would have said if he were in trouble. He would have told me.
Look, maybe he didn't want to trouble you.
But I'm his daughter. Why didn't he say something? I could have helped him. Why didn't he tell me? I don't even know where he is.
Perhaps hasn't had time to get in touch with you yet. Happen he's staying with relatives.
We don't have any.
What, none?
Not that I know of. There were just me and him. Now there's just me. I don't know where he is. 'Cause he don't want me to know.
She can't stand the sight of me.
Oh, come on. I mean, Sarah's probably just, well, I don't know, in one of her moods. You know what women are like.
Terry, the last thing she said to me was our marriage was over. Anything I say or do just irritates her. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm not any different. It's always been a struggle, you know, the farm and money. And it's just... She's changed.
Can I ask you something? Does your wife have a habit of attacking men? Annie, she nearly took my head off with a sauce bottle this afternoon. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Not now, Eric.
Look, I know Ollie was out of order, but she's trying really hard.
I'm not sure.
If you let her go back to the youth club, I promise you there'll be no trouble.
That's rich coming from you.
Oh, I know things have got a bit out of hand recently. But can't you give her another chance? Oh, come on. I mean, you can't hold a grudge against a kid.
Well, I don't blame Ashley for not wanting Ollie back. That child would try the patience of a saint.
He's a vicar, not a saint.
OK. Ollie can come back, but on her best behaviour. Oh, and there's a joining fee.
Since when?
Since I said so. Let's just call it reparation for any trouble, bad language or damage caused.
How much?
£10 to the church roof fund. The amount of damage Ollie can cause, I'd say that was reasonable.
I told you, a saint. You know your trouble, Ashley. You're too good by half, that's what you are.
Hear, hear. So far today, she's called you her knight in shining armour, a saint, which puts you on a par with St. George.
I'm not her knight in shining armour, I'm her vicar.
I don't think that's how she sees you.
That is exactly how she sees me. Bernice only talks to me the way she does because of my job.
It's got nothing to do with your job. It's to do with you. You'll never know if you don't ask. You've got to tell her how you feel.
I can't. At least this way I have something, even if it is just being her friend.
You haven't. You're being dishonest with her and you're being dishonest with yourself.
Oh, and you aren't. What about you and Frankie?
I don't love Frankie.
No, of course you don't.
So, any more plans for trips with the youth club?
I don't know. I haven't had time to talk to Ashley.
I'm surprised. He can't seem to keep away from here.
It's a pub, Mother.
And he's just here for the drink.
Well, why else would he be here? He might be a vicar, but he's entitled to some fun. And good luck to him.
It's completely different from you and Bernice. Frankie didn't even say goodbye before she left.
What do you expect? Did you actually tell her how you felt?
I didn't have to.
You didn't. So it was clear where you stand. You tell me I'll be miserable if I don't talk to Bernice.
You will be.
And so will you if you don't talk to Frankie. Miserable and sad, just like me. Still, at least I've got my parishioners. You've got your dog and Chris. You know she likes you.
And you know Bernice likes you. Oh, stuff it. You're right. You're absolutely right. I do like her. I like her a lot.
And you know if she feels the same way?
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I think she does and others. You know, I almost got married once. Well, blessed. Her name was Emma and I dumped her at the altar for someone else. If I'm honest, it was just an excuse. I looked at her and I just saw a lifetime of cosy evenings in, drinking wine and listening to classical CDs. Everyone thought we were perfect together, even Dad, but I suppose that was the problem. There was no excitement. It's different with Frankie. I'm not certain of her. I guess that's part of the attraction. What?
Well, one thing's for sure. You'll never be certain. Not unless you talk to her.
Let's go, Ashley. I think we need to sleep on this.
Off already?
Yes.
Oh, well, perhaps I'll see you tomorrow. You can talk about the next youth club do.
Fine.
Me and all. Better get back and see what's happened to Betty.
See ya. You know, call it feminine intuition, but Ashley didn't seem his usual self this evening.
Perhaps his mind's on other things. He's other parishioners to think about, not just you. Anyway, I'd best get going.
Can I escort you across the road?
No, you can't.
Good night.
What did you say that for?
I don't want you being pounced on by him.
Why not? Might have liked it.
No, well, that's what I'm afraid of. Anyway, it's for your own good.
Oh, leave her alone. Let her enjoy it. At least she's got an admirer, unlike us two. Well, you know what our problem is, don't you?
Oh, don't get me started.
There's no talent round here.
Rubbish. There's loads of gorgeous men in this village.
When I saw her, she was talking to Pollard. You know, I reckon he's after Diane.
How would you know?
I can tell. It's my male intuition.
Seth,
What?
you know Well, you know I'm fond of you, don't you?
What's brought this on?
Oh. Keeping me a bit on the side, happy. Even though he is a cantankerous old devil.
I love you and all.
No, you're right. I should stop lecturing you and get on with it. Because you know what?
What?
I'm sick of Chris and the dog, and Claudia's very sweet, but not the person I want to come home to. So here's the deal.
What?
I will tell Frankie exactly how I feel.
Great.
If you tell Bernice.
I can't.
It's easier for you. I have to go and find Frankie. You know where Bernice is.
It isn't that easy.
Yes, it is. I'm not going to do it if you don't.
But
I'm sick of being miserable. I'm sick of seeing you miserable. I'm going to go and find Frankie. I don't care what I have to do. At least I know for certain how she does feel. Look at us both. What have we got to lose?
You're right.